Sagittarius. You are the pure, unstoppable fire that seeks the horizon, and then, what lies beyond it. This is not merely a name in the celestial cycle, it is an archetype living within anyone who has ever felt the call to knowledge, to freedom, to limitless spaces. The world often sees in you only carefree optimism, perpetual motion, and a light approach to life. This is your social mask, an open, radiant face designed to share light and inspiration, but which sometimes conceals the complexity of your inner quest. The truth is that within you lives the spirit of the explorer who values not the destination he reaches, but the distance he covers. You are the keeper of meaning, who understands that life without philosophy, without purpose, without faith in the future, is merely existence. Your true nature does not seek comfort, it seeks expansion. Your drive for travel is actually a search for truth that cannot fit into old books or narrow confines. You do not run from reality, you run towards a larger, deeper reality. Your mask of light-heartedness protects your inner sensitivity, the part of you that feels so deeply about injustice and the world's limitations. Your hidden strength is not a massive explosion, but a constant, directed flame. It is what illuminates the path for others, what always points to possibility. Deep inside, beneath the veneer of fun and optimism, lies the knowledge that meaning is not given, but is created with every step. You know how to inspire because you yourself live for the future. You know how to take risks because you understand that greatness requires stepping beyond known boundaries. The constant, sincere striving that defines Sagittarius is born in moments when others give up and cease to believe. It is born in the wide, open space where there are no walls and no need to limit oneself. This is a strength that does not depend on success, it depends on movement. It is the strength of the arrow that, once released, cannot turn back and is obliged to reach its target, even if it is invisible. You are the arrow shot into the future, and you never doubt your existence because it is, in itself, an act of faith. You do not need guarantees, you simply move. And this forward momentum of yours often shatters barriers that others didn't even know existed. Pain for you is not a stop sign. It is a lesson that expands your understanding. It is the place where your philosophy is tested for resilience. Encountering failure, confronting personal limitations, or experiencing disappointment in ideals, these are not failures, but your personal, accelerated learning curve. This is the space where your inner map of the world is redrawn, becoming more accurate and less naive. You do not run from collisions, you use them because you know that only the wreckage of old beliefs can clear the path for new, greater truths. You take the heaviest experiences, cynicism, loss of faith, infidelity to ideals, and use them as stepping stones. Where others see collapse, you see expansion. This is the mystery of the Sagittarius spirit, the ability to transform naivety into wisdom. You know that before a teaching can become true, it must be doubted and withstand the test of reality. You are not afraid of mistakes, you know they teach you how to aim more accurately next time. You are the teacher of your destiny, and pain for you is just one of the most effective teaching tools. Your connection to the body, to nature, to everyday sanctity, it is a connection to expanse and rhythm. It is not about stasis. It is about dancing in the wind, about the stride that carries you forward. Everyday sanctity for you is hidden in laughter, in open conversation, in the moment you feel you are part of something bigger. In the sensation of speed on the open road. In a long, deep breath. Your body is not just a vessel, it is your primary transport, honed for motion and adventure, tuned to the rhythms of expansion and growth. True healing begins when you, Sagittarius, let go of the need to explain everything logically and trust life itself. Trust your inner rhythm. It does not lie. It is your compass, pointing to the widest path. Within this deep connection lies that simple, untamed strength that needs no strict rules to simply be. Your intuition manifests through a sudden feeling of delight or a call to action. It is not a guess, it is the voice of the universe saying, yes, go here. You are the spark that is always looking for the next fire. The modern world is obsessed with boundaries, micro-control, and the fear of the unknown. People are afraid to deviate from the plan because they fear losing control. That is precisely why, Sagittarius, your presence, your loud demand for freedom and faith, has become vital for the collective consciousness. You are the igniter who comes to remind us of the joy of risk, of the beauty of the unknown. Your role is not to sit quietly in the corner. Your role is to be a messenger. You help the world remember that value is not in accumulation, but in the distribution of ideas, knowledge, and inspiration. You are the one who asks questions about the meaning of life, about justice, about what is possible beyond the visible. You teach that genuine growth begins only where fear ends and trust in the flow starts. Your optimism and ability to see the bigger picture, this is medicine for a world suffering from cynicism, narrow-mindedness, and loss of the horizon. Your energy is boundless, like the wind, but it is fueled by knowledge and optimism. The source of your strength is the ability to see the best in the future and carry that vision to others. It is the deep, joyous excitement before the next step. But there is also the most cunning trap on your path, superficiality and the avoidance of responsibility. The desire to flee to the next adventure before the lessons of the previous one have been completed. This constant escape is a trap. The true Sagittarius does not run from reality, they expand reality through deep understanding. Your power lies in stopping and integrating the lessons. Letting go of the need for constant motion. Letting go of superficial convictions. The more you allow yourself to ground to truly internalize the wisdom gained, the more powerful, pure, and genuinely authoritative your inner strength becomes. The awakened Sagittarius is not one who merely travels, but one who brings the light of knowledge from distant shores. You searched for wholeness outside, in distant lands, in a new philosophy, in endless freedom from commitment. But the journey is complete. Everything you sought in the structures of the external world, all the answers, all the fullness, and all the peace, has always been in your ability to aim. You have flown across the world and returned to yourself. And here is the great, final answer you must accept: you do not need to earn your wholeness through an endless search. Sagittarius, you are already whole. Your flame and your calm, your restlessness and your deep wisdom, your thirst for adventure and your respect for teachers, these are parts of one, perfectly assembled, complete being. There is no need to pretend you know all the answers. There is no need to justify your appetite for life. Just stand. Breathe. You are whole, requiring no next destination. You are the fire that warms and illuminates. You are the arrow that always returns to its center. Your wholeness is your wisdom. If this message found its way to your heart, if you felt seen, reminded, or gently called back to yourself, thank you for being here. If you'd like to hear more reflections like this, consider subscribing to our channel. Every sign, every soul, every season deserves to be honored, and we're honored to walk this path with you. A like means more than you know, it helps this quiet voice reach others who might need it. And if you're looking for beauty that feels true, thoughtful, practical, and made with care, we warmly invite you to visit Anahop, our trusted partner and a truly special online store. From cozy home essentials to mindful self-care treasures, they offer pieces that honor both comfort and soul. Right pointing back hand index, you'll find the link to Anahop in our profile. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being you. And remember, you are already whole.